Okay, bonjour and welcome to this session. Probably I should have said bonne année. That is basically to mean New Year, or if you want to say Happy New Year, you tell somebody bonne année. And probably before going on Christmas, we should have wished you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And to say that, we would say Joyeux Noël et bonne année. Joyeux Noël et bonne année. Joyeux Noël et bonne année. That means Merry Christmas Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. So on that note, we are going to talk about le mois de l'année. This one here. And le mois de l'année basically means months of the year. Le mois means the months. De of l'année, the year. So when you talk about le mois de l'année, we are going to say the following. Janvier, which is January. Février. Février is February. Mars, which is March. Avril, April. May, which is May. Juin, which is June. Juillet, which is July. Août, August. Septembre, September. Octobre, October. November, November, and December, which is December. So this is how you read them out. You can read after me. Janvier, février, mars, avril, mai, juin, juillet, août, septembre, octobre, novembre, December. So those are the months of the year. And so basically I would ask you, what is the date today? And to ask that, I could say, which day are we today? Or which date are we today? Quelle date sommes-nous aujourd'hui? Quelle date sommes-nous aujourd'hui? This means, which date are we today? From the previous lessons, you might have realized that you met this word, some, which was conjugated from the verb être, to be. And we said nous sommes. It's only inverted here because nous is here and some comes before it. It's like saying we are and are we. So in this case, we are saying are we. Which date are we? So that is date. Quel is which. Which date are we? Aujourd'hui means today. So the question is, quelle date sommes-nous aujourd'hui? Quelle date sommes-nous aujourd'hui? And the response would be, we are on Saturday, the 27th January of 2024. We are on Saturday, 27th January 2024. So you say, nous sommes le samedi 27 janvier 2024. Nous sommes le samedi 27 janvier 2024. Nous sommes, already I've explained that, which means we are. Le samedi, if you remember the lesson on days of the week, samedi means Saturday. 27, this you should remember from the numbers. And we will do numbers one more time, especially from number 20 going onwards. 27 janvier 2000. 2000 means 2000. You remember do, which means two. So mille means 1,000 or 1,000. So in that case, 2000 means 2,000. 24 is 24. 24. So you say, nous sommes le samedi 27 janvier 2024. Now this brings our attention to this question word here, quel, which. Now, quel is a question word that is used to ask in different ways, and it changes depending on whether you are asking about many people, many things, or you are asking about things that are masculine or feminine. So I have 3 examples here. And by the way, the pronunciation for all of them is the same. Quel, 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 quel. All of them sound the same, but in writing, the spelling is different. So here, quel est votre numéro de téléphone? Quel est votre numéro de téléphone? What is your phone number? Quel, which is, and by the way, quel in English would mean what or which. What or which. It can be used interchangeably in English, but in French, that same word means either of those two things. So what is quel est? Est is from the conjugation of the verb être, you remember. Quel est votre numéro de téléphone? Votre means your, numéro means number of telephone. So what is your telephone number? Quel est votre numéro de téléphone? Quelle est votre date de naissance? Quelle est votre date de naissance? What is your date of birth? Date de naissance means date of birth. Date of birth. Naissance means birth. So what is your date of birth? And quelles sont vos coordonnées? Quelles sont vos coordonnées? Quelles sont, what are your coordonnées? Actually is in plural because it simply means, in English you'd say address, contacts. When somebody asks you about coordonnées in French, it basically means the person is asking you about your phone number, your physical address, where you stay. Basically in English what you'd call contacts. So then, quelles est vos coordonnées? Quelles sont vos coordonnées? Simply means what is your address or what are your contacts. Now, in these 3 sentences, you've realized that you have used quel with one L. This one is used if what you are going to ask about is masculine. So in this case, we are talking about numéro, and the numéro is a number, and numéro is masculine. So we use quel with only one L. Quel est votre numéro de téléphone? And because in the second example we are talking about dates, de naissance, une date, a date. So that or a date is actually feminine, and that's why we are using quel with double L E. So we say quelle est votre date? Like you would say, even here we said quelle date, because that is feminine. And if at all it is in plural and it is feminine, if it is plural and feminine, we just add S to the feminine quel, this one here, but now we add an S, and so it becomes quelles sont vos coordonnées. That tells you that coordonnées is feminine and it's in plural, so we put S there. If it was masculine and plural, we would add S to this first one here. So you ask if, let's say, this person has got many phone numbers. If the person has got many phone numbers, you'd say, quels sont vos numéros de téléphone? That would be written like this. Quels sont vos numéros de téléphone? Quels sont vos numéros de téléphone? What are your phone numbers? What are your phone numbers? So that is how you use the question quel in French.